All right. Let's just wait here. Okay, Missionary Enterprises, Missionary Aid International. Monday. Don't ask me what date it is, but it's a Monday. And we're back at the most recent post, making videos for these. And just want to make sure that everybody has their Bibles. Everybody has their Bibles with them. And also, I just want to honor my mom. Honor those who are worthy of honor. Totally the best mom ever. Totally the best mom ever. All right? Not going to get into that. All right. So, the post we're looking at today is hypocrites cannot and do not practice what they preach because they live by double standards. Now, I don't know if you know what a double standard is, but I have a set of laws for myself, and I have another set of laws for you. So I live to a certain standard, but I put you on a different kind of standard. All right? This is really something else in a bad way, not only in politics, government, politicians, but even in the church. All right? Because a lot of times, even in the church, we got leaders, they put more emphasis on holiness on the pew sitters than they do on themselves. All right? But really, it should be the other way around. All right? But in reality, according to the book, it's for everyone who's born again. Holiness, righteousness, transparency is for every believer. All right? So, I would say that every human being, except for Jesus, and he was a human being, every human being that has ever lived has traces of hypocrisy working in them, working through them. Okay? We've all said something, we all did something, and then it's not what we espouse to live up to. We say we're this, we say we're that. Oh, I've never done that. Oh, I've never done that. And next thing you know, you end up doing the exact thing that you said you never do. That's a type of hypocrisy. All right? Now, the reason that we all have traces of hypocrisy, some more than others, especially as believers, Christians, is because of the soul. The unrenewed mind, the unsaved soul. In the soul, you should have, after being saved for quite a few years, you should have working in your soul some of the new man. Because that's where the new man has to be put on, is in the soul. And that's where the old man has to be put off. Ephesians 4:22-24. Put off the old man. And it says right there, verse 23, mind renewal, verse 24, put on the new man. All right? So the more you put on the new man, the less you'll have the old man working through you. But the old man is the part of you that is hypocritical at times. That's the part of you that sins. But that's why the word says to put him off. Get rid of him. Crucify him. All right? So if you don't live by the golden rule, you're basically a hypocrite. All right? And I'm talking to myself right now. All right? You're basically a hypocrite. Because the golden rule says, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So if you do something to somebody else, not good, do you want them to do that to you? Of course you don't. Let's say you lie to somebody. All right? Do you want them to lie to you another time? Of course you don't. Let's say you steal from somebody. Do you want them to steal from you? Let's say you do something or you say something behind their back that is not even true. Would you want them to say something behind your back that is not even true? Of course not. So that's hypocrisy. All right? And a big part of my calling is to expose not so much the hypocrisy in the church, even though there's lots of it, with the sex scandals, financial scandals. I mean, here we got preachers preaching on holiness, and next thing you know, you find out they've committed adultery. Or if they weren't married, they committed fornication. That's hypocrisy. That's a double standard. That's not living up to the golden rule. All right? So this is what we want to get rid of. Jesus is coming back for a spotless church, a blameless church, without wrinkles or any such thing in Ephesians 5. All right? So a big part of my calling is teaching on putting off this old man, putting on the new man. I already mentioned Ephesians 4, but also we got James 1:21, the implanted word, talking about superfluity of naughtiness and wickedness, King James. Not good. Not good at all. He's talking to the church. He's talking to believers. If you read the whole chapter, if you read the whole epistle. And this is right throughout the whole epistles, and even starting back with Jesus, talking about denying self, taking up your cross, and following him. This is even to those who are not even born again yet. Yeah. If you're going to truly follow Jesus, now this is a process. It's part of our sanctification. But if we're truly going to follow Jesus, walk with God, we're going to have to do what the Word says. We're going to have to do what the Word says to get rid of this old man. To put off the old man. To crucify the deeds of the flesh. All right? So we can get some work done on this earth before we run out of time. So I think I'm done. And went only 8 minutes, but I don't want to say things that, I don't want to say things that just make things up just to make the video. So as I always finish my teachings, I encourage each and one of you to walk in the fullness of your sonship. Wow. Walking in the fullness of your sonship by learning to walk in the fullness of the grace of God and of the faith of God. Shalom and amen.